Hey there, Rebel, and welcome back to my life. Is Thursday, the day before you are seeing this video, and I was supposed to work today, and I did work today. I did do some work, but I had to stop a couple of times. I had to take a break. I had to not work because I couldn't sit there and work. I couldn't focus. I couldn't concentrate because of the murders that have happened just in the last couple of days of yet more black men by police officers. And that is what has happened. It is very, very harsh to say that that is what has happened because there is this idea that we are supposed to presume innocence before guilt when we're talking about white police officers that murder black men. But of course, that is the most insane, ridiculous thing to say, and to say in objection because of the fact that the black men that they murder are never presumed innocent before they are murdered. They are just killed. And it doesn't matter if it's caught on camera. It doesn't matter if it's proved afterwards or if we can see for ourselves afterwards that the police officers were in the wrong, that they murdered these men with no provocation or with barely any provocation or with much less provocation than it requires to shoot a white man. They just kill them on camera for no reason. And there are so many examples of it that we cannot pretend that it's not a situation anymore. We cannot pretend that. People are being murdered, and the ones who are leaping up in defense of the police officers who murder them are too frequently the same people who insist that they need the right to purchase and own pistols and assault rifles and weapons that are capable of slaughtering and killing people. And why do they say that they want those weapons? So that they can protect themselves against the government if the government ever becomes an oppressive regime. Well, the oppressive regime that is our government is currently killing people all the time, every single day. And they are disproportionately black men. Massively disproportionately. I think they're 6% of the population and 40% of the people who are killed by police is black men. So it's not a problem. It is a massive problem. And the fact that those people who defend their right to have assault weapons and machine guns, not machine guns, but guns that are capable of firing out hundreds of bullets in the space of a few heartbeats, of just unloading clips into crowded movie theaters and groups of people in nightclubs. The reason that they want to own those guns is so that they can defend themselves if the government ever threatens their lives and their freedoms and their livelihoods. And the fact that they don't want to use those guns to defend the lives and the freedoms of the livelihoods of the black men who are slaughtered daily in this country by police proves that they don't want to prevent the government from oppressing the people. They just want the government not to oppress white people. It's what it is. And it's disgusting. One of the murders, I don't want you to go and see the videos of the people being killed, murdered, but I kind of do. I kind of want you to see it if you can take it, if you can withstand it, if it's not going to actually impact your mental health. Right? I don't know where that line is for you. But if you can watch it, you should. And especially if you're white. Because you don't have to go through what these people go through. And in the video that I just saw, after the man is shot and the woman in the car is explaining what happened, and the police officer is screaming and freaking out. He is just beyond the pale in terms of his mental state. And this person's allowed to carry a firearm with the idea of defending people. As she is calmly explaining what happened and that he had a license to carry a gun and that he warned the police officer that he had a gun and that the police officer then shot him after asking him to get his license. When the guy reached for his license, he was then shot by the police officer. As she's in the middle of explaining all of this, her daughter in the back seat says, "It's okay, Mom, I'm here." Definitely not realizing that he's just been shot and he's dying. She thinks it's okay because she's there. She's there for her mom. And so she thinks everything's going to be all right. Because she doesn't know that this country is a fucking mess. Where she's going to grow up in a world where she and anyone who looks like her could be killed anytime for no reason. And the murderers who do it will never face any penalty. They won't go to jail. They won't pay a fine. They'll get paid leave. And yeah, they'll feel bad. They'll feel bad. They'll go through whatever it is you go through, you know. But the person they murdered will be dead. And they will be dead forever. And their family will never be able to see them again. They'll never be able to talk to them again. And that is worse. That is worse. It's not as bad. It's not as bad that you feel bad for having killed someone. That is not as bad as being killed. And when a police officer becomes a police officer, they agree to protect the people, knowing and understanding that their own lives will be put at risk in doing so. Knowing that each day might be their last. But when somebody enters into a conversation with a police officer, they do not enter into that conversation with the agreement that they could be killed at any time and for no reason at all. And it's disgusting. This was not the video that you were supposed to get today. It is not the video that I wanted to give you today. But this was also supposed to be a day when two black fathers in this country were supposed to spend time with their families. And instead they were murdered. So. I'll see you tomorrow.